I told you, if I looked into the profession, if I looked into my future, and if me being like that type of profession, this is what I see. I see myself walking in like a big city. I don't know, big city somewhere. And I walk into a tall glass building, like multiple stories, and it's a very big, well-known company. And I'm basically the owner, the top dog of it. I kind of run it. And if someone gives me something, I have to pitch it, and I have to sell it. Or I don't know. I literally don't know what else. But I get basically dressing in cute, fashionable clothing. Like, I get to choose what I'm wearing. But I'm going and I'm firm. I'm giving pitches, speeches about what I'm selling and what I'm doing. But this is where I love that. In a big city, going to work in heels, and because that's something where I can keep working towards it, fixing, improving something, and doing it and not stopping until I get it. But this is what happens when I think of that. I don't know what schooling that is. It scares me because there's not like an unlimited amount of jobs like that for nursing. Where do I even go to get a job like that? Or where do I even begin? Like, I've only really ever really dug into nursing, and I don't even know where to start looking. Like, what do I even look up to figure out this schooling? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand, I guess. Like, I'm so frustrated with it. But I'm just stressed out with it because it is currently August, okay? And I pick my spring classes in November. October, November. So basically, I need to figure out in the next month, 2 months, what I'm gonna be doing in the future. Because this is my other thing. Because I want to do that because I don't want to do more schooling and have to go back and restart. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. And I'm not a school girl. I just want to get out and get it done, okay? I'm just conflicted. Like, I don't even know. Like, in October, I basically am going to be signing up for my clinicals, or I'm going to be having to sign up for some other classes. Like, I don't know, business entrepreneur classes. Like, I don't know, selling classes. Like, I have no clue where to even start with that. And that's in like 2 months, and I don't even know where to start. And I guess that's also very hard for me to process in my head because I'm losing my voice. It's so late, early, like I don't even know. Because I like to be in control, and when I'm not in control of something, it overwhelms me and it freaks me out. And I know it's a problem, but like this, like I can't be in control of my own life, and that frustrates me. And so I'm having a minor like freak out about this whole thing, and I'm not liking it, and I don't even know where to start, you guys, and my head's hurting so bad right now. I'm on this too, and I'm just so conflicted, and I like the business entrepreneur life, the go-getter life, that sounds like so awesome to me. And I also feel with that, if I clearly, like, I want to go into, like, I want to be like a CEO. I want to be someone in charge, that I feel like with my company, if I'm making those brand deals and stuff or whatever I'm doing, I have to travel anyway to make deals in like other states, other like countries, like to grow a product, right? So like, of course I'd be traveling as well. Like, I want to be one of those girls. I know this is big, guys, but I want to be one of those girls where I am the CEO. I go into the big building in the morning. I'm like, okay, here's the pitch, whatever. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm getting. And I'm going to go make this deal and sell it to the other state, whatever, this other building, to this company, whatever. I want them to buy it from us for millions, something. I don't know. Or I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I'm doing something with that. And then they're like, okay. And like just the place flies me a plane. I hop on, get there in like, an hour, go pitch it and come home. I know that's big dreams. Like literally I'm talking about private jets and stuff. I mean, it's not mine, but I also want to be making good money. Like on my list I know this is a big list. Like not a big list, but like big dreams. Before I turn the age, by the time I turn the age of 25, I want to be making approximately $75,000 a year to $85,000. And that's because I feel like 25, that's 4 years out of college. I can like kind of start to grow. And I know that's still like a lot for just kind of like 4 years and like starting out, but that's what I want to do. And I think that I can do that and accomplish that if I have my mind in the right place and I know what I'm doing. And I will work and work and work until I get that done, and I won't be in any debt. So like I won't be paying money to other people. Like it's all going into my bank account. Well, not all of it. Like clearly, like I'll have to be paying like housing, like stuff like that. But like, you know what I mean? No like debt and stuff. And that for college, I'm sorry. So I'm conflicted and I don't know what to do because I feel like the business and the entrepreneurship industry of what I'm talking about can be, I don't know, is it competitive? I feel like it would be, I guess. But there's also a lot of businesses. But I feel like also clearly everyone wants to be a CEO or like that person. So clearly it's like, right, it's going to be a competitive spot. Like, I don't know, like I guess my biggest fear is then like going into that and failing. Like, yeah, I'm a go-getter, but also some things in life just don't work your way. And like, what if it takes me until I'm like 30 or 40 something? Like I don't want to spend my whole life working to that until I'm older and then like kind of being miserable, spending my younger years doing that, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. I am just like super overwhelmed with that, and I don't know. I just literally had to rant because it was driving me crazy, keeping it in my mind. And so, yeah. I don't know. Like, I guess it's between traveling nurse and then, I don't even know what to call the other one. Option 2. Like, I don't know, like the Thai business entrepreneurship. Like, can someone please tell me what I freaking call that? Because I'm getting annoyed because I don't know what to call it. Sorry, I had to take a big deep breath and I didn't mean to like put it in the mic. But yeah, maybe it wasn't the best time to record this when I'm exhausted, going on like no sleep. But I just had to get it off my mind. Like maybe that's why I can't sleep. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm probably going to post this. I don't even know why I'm apologizing because this is my podcast. And like I'm just documenting my life. Like no one's really listening. But if someone is listening and you feel like that, no, you're not alone because I'm a little bit conflicted and just, I guess like I'm kind of even at loss for words. Like I don't know what to even call how I'm feeling. I just feel stressed. And when I wake up in the morning, it just like weighs heavy mentally. And I think that also is causing me to be very anxious recently and have like anxiety attacks and kind of like freak out about that. Like I guess like maybe when I have anxiety attacks, I don't know what it's about exactly, but I'm thinking maybe it's that. I don't know. I like that's been happening too. Like I've been getting super anxious to the point like, for example, this past weekend there was a party I was invited to and I was like, yes, I'm coming. And I love to go to parties and socialize. Not like the whole like party, like partying crap, but I like to socialize with people. Like I love that. But then at like 8, when I was supposed to be getting ready and like leaving, I literally got anxious and got an anxiety attack. And it's not because like I don't think it's people. Like I'm a people person. Like I don't get anxious about talking to people, but I don't know what it was. Like I just got like I just freaked out. Like kind of just like my mind took over and I don't know. Only thing that was going through my mind, like basically like you close your eyes and you see a black hole, a black screen, just see the words like in white, anxiety shooting across, anxious, anxiety, like confusion. Like that's basically all I'm seeing. Like basically a presentation of those words just shooting across the screen. It's so weird to think about. And maybe I sound crazy. I don't think I'm crazy, But that's just what I'm seeing. It's so odd, but maybe it is this. Maybe I just needed to rant and kind of like get that off my chest. And if like, I don't know, like do CEOs go to school? Do I sound like an idiot? Like, I don't even know to look up for this stuff. Like I said, like, I'm sorry, I'm just like going back and forth, but I don't know. Like, I know there's a business degree, but I feel as if that would be more than a business degree for sure. I just don't exactly know what other degree that you would call that, right? Or am I just overthinking it? Like, I feel like there's an entrepreneur degree maybe, or is that the same thing? Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? Like, I literally overthink and like, I'm so frustrated, and I've been just like, I work out in the morning, but then literally every night after I'm done nannying, I go to the track in my town and I literally just walk. Like, I seriously, every night, guys, I walk 3 to 4 miles and it feels like 5 minutes. And I check my watch and I'm like, oh, it's been literally 4 miles of walking and thinking because there's so much debating going on in my mind. And I just feel rushed, which I know. Okay, listen, I should go back to this. I know that it's okay if I have to go back and do more schooling, but I don't want to. That's the thing. I want to get out of school. Like, would I, like, seriously, like, if someone's like, okay, well, you have to go back to school for another year, I think I would probably be like, well, I don't know if I would, but I would say, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I'll freaking take that L and just go with nursing to get it over with, to get schooling over with, and just, when I'm stable with nursing and really, like, I am pretty wealthy with, like, a lot of money, I guess just start a side business of something. You know, like, I can open, like, a clothing store or, like, a boutique of some sort or a bakery or, I don't know. Like, you know, like, I could do that on the side. Like, that sounds easy, but how many years do I really have to wait to do that, to pursue my dream on the side of something that I had to go to school and get a degree in? You know, like, maybe I'm being, like, super confusing and now I'm confusing you guys, but I don't know. I guess I'm probably making you guys anxious with this and maybe overwhelmed and just at loss for words. And I don't know. I guess if anyone has advice for this, then, like, I guess shoot me a message. Like, I don't know. Or, like, tell me, or if you're going into, like, the business entrepreneur stuff or whatever I'm talking about describing, text me and tell me what it's freaking called, or, like, what I should go to schooling for, or what your experience was. Like, I know no one really listens to this. Like, come on, Kennedy, like, get that in your mind. But I don't know. Maybe if there's, like, one person. I don't know. Maybe I sound like an idiot. But I that's just, yeah. I had to get that off my chest. And I just had to rant. And ranting's okay sometimes. And I don't know. I know I can talk to my friends and stuff about this, like my close friends, but sometimes you just need to, like, you know, I'm used to just honestly, like, talking to myself in my bed or talking to the wall about this stuff and just, like, or speaking it out loud. But honestly, I've kind of enjoyed recording my thoughts and what's going on throughout my weeks and going back and listening to it and kind of thinking, wow, like, I remember my first week of where I was mentally, and now looking back at it, I'm like, wow, like, I'm doing way better mentally. Like, I hope at least, like, right now, I'm hoping, I guess, like, my hopes right now is that one day, or, like, you know, 10 episodes from here, I look back and listen to this and I'm like, wow, like, I've grown and I have, like, really figured out what I'm doing, and I'm proud of myself for that. But, like, you know, like, you were kind of at, like, the rock bottom of thoughts with that. And now look at you, like, you know what you want to do, you know what to pursue. So hopefully one day I look back and I feel that way. I'm not saying, like, that soon, but, like, you know, one day in the future I do. But I guess my advice coming from this is, if you have any advice for me, then please shoot me a message. But I also guess that if someone is listening to this and feels this way or feels anxious,